You know what? Doing the trade companies via an interaction would be better than doing it on the map. And also, I'm losing out on a lot of merchants, which I could be gaining if I was a little more careful about what I owned. The islands in front of Indochina. They're not mine. They're Mamelukes. Except for that one. It's a little weird that Micronesia's not involved. It's not Madagascar, we already checked that. I'm wondering if it's just like a really small region or something somewhere. Nope. This is gonna really bug me. Like, why is this so difficult? I got hopeful there. I was like, oh, there's a single province that's not in the same state. No, it's not in a trade area. It might be one of these islands. Nope. Good idea, but nope. I have no idea. Oh, I'm pretty sure that they're already in the trade company. Yeah, it all is already. Because I've been using those buttons quite liberally. See? They all are. Nope, I am baffled. Baffled. You're all training, that's good. Looming disaster is still looming, that's not so good. Your army has been built. Excellent. I am going to gamble on having a 5th general. Who is going to be Nems. Good general. Especially having such high maneuver, it's going to mean that you're going to be taking less attrition damage. An island in South America. South America is not a trade region. It's a colonial region. There's a difference. I have a lost colony somewhere, clearly. What am I trying to find? So I have 2 trade areas somewhere in the world that don't have any of their trade buildings. You can see the Broker's Exchange, Broker's Office, Company Administration, Company Depot, etc. 2 areas. Doesn't have any of the buildings. And I have no idea where those 2 areas could possibly be. And then 43 that don't have the Admiralty or the Officers' Mess. I don't care about those. I don't need any more force limit. I've already got an insane amount. Island between Australia and Pacific. No, because the trade company doesn't go this far out. These aren't trade companies. Actually, yeah, they are. Korean Philippines Company. Oh, crikey. Really? Hang on, I owned one of those. No, I don't own the territory though. That's really annoying that these are trade company areas. Why are these trade companies and this isn't? And then we're back to this area. No. Still not. Did I check Roanoke? Are they listed in the subject interface at all? You can't click on them. Dutch South China Company. It's got to be this. And I don't own any other provinces here. I would love to, but I don't. Nope. I have no idea where that could possibly be. In the meantime, Bahmanis, you are allied to Arakan. We are going to go and stomp all over you. Do I want to co-belligerize Arakan? I don't think I do. Because that would pull in Ming, which is the whole reason I'm doing this. So we're just going to have to take a bunch of aggressive expansion. Also, heavy ships. Gonna need you over here. Not immediately, but we will need you. So, in the meantime, let's go and park you up here, where I can just go and blitz down their army. How many troops are you going to have? Not a lot. Also, these forts suck. Wait, is that... Okay, that's the entire Bahmanis army up there. Oh, okay. I can't get over there. Yes, I can. Oh no, there's one army here too. I'm not actually concerned by this. This is fine. It looks like the only place that they've upgraded is this fort. You're coming to attack me. Let's turn around. You're coming to me? Okay. I'm already one over in terms of leaders. I'm gonna go one more. So this is gonna be KZ Eternal. Right, military quality. 125 discipline versus 108, 7.5 morale versus 6.5. I blitz you in every single category, basically. It's always bugged me that the Pacific Islands are colonizable in EU4. I get that it's good for the Asian nations to have a good way to get to the Americas for colonization, but those islands, with the possible exception of Hawaii, weren't really claimed until the 19th century. Well, it's kind of that way for a lot of the map. I mean, the interior of Africa is the same thing. Interior of South America, same thing. It's just like alternate histories. What if everyone really went completely crazy on the colonization game, then those are available. I do somewhat feel like colonization should be slowed down, especially in the late game. In fact, I shouldn't be going after the Bahmanis first. I should be going after Arakan first. This is potentially a mistake. Orissa, who you allied to? Just Kashar. And Tuscany, who would join? Have I mentioned before Tuscany's really annoying? I think I may have mentioned before how I feel Tuscany's really annoying. Have I mentioned that? I'm not sure. But Tuscany is annoying. Another colony is self-sustaining. And we are already colonizing all of the things. And at this point I'm relatively no. There's still some more space. Can't reach it though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go development. I'm going to uncheck subjects and trade cost, and then I'm just going to go through the cost lines to find something with a low, not cost, development. So Yada and Manada would both be very good choices here. In fact, no, Kong's already too big. So either of these can. Oh, I can't go to them. It's going to be over here somewhere. Is Tana not? Oh! Oh! I thought I'd already upped everyone to 10 development, but apparently not. Interesting. Well, I think I found where I want to send that colonist then. Also, Kilwa itself has not been updated. You, I will just go ahead and buy. That whole area. Flipping hell. Gems, gems, gold. Ivory, ivory, ivory. East Africa is wealthy. I'm also pretty happy just leaving these guys sitting here, taking attrition. Have fun! Rachel Doab's fallen. I need to go here. Plus Russia was the CB, so it's a good thing that we're taking it. Here comes a Bahmanis army. Let's merge you together. You guys are going to be merged. You guys are going to be merged. The only one that they might attack is here. Or they'll go for Ashadoab itself, which would be irritating. Can't go there. Just going to take the war goal back. That's going to be very annoying. I'm going to wait until this is sieged. And then I'll go and take it back again. Ignore current distance. At this point, these are kind of pointless for me. I've got all the useful ones. Mysore, allied to Malwa and Kalandi. Yep, I could definitely go for Mysore too. This whole area is just going to be a glut of expansion. I was not expecting... I really wish I'd realised this earlier. I really wish I'd realised that the whole of India is a trading company rather than just the coast like in Africa. Serves me right for not reading those maps correctly. You're a 3-star general. That's a lot of people coming in. Hello, Arakan's army. Right. Interesting. You're all going for this. Well, in that case, so am I. Make sure you're at full strength. You are. It's going to be 34,000 against 41. Not entirely sure what Mysore's army is going to do. Unless Mysore's at war with... Oh, Orissa. Interesting. Okay. Meanwhile, the battle. They have 117 discipline. They're actually pretty disciplined. Arakan do not have infantry bonuses. They do not have cavalry bonuses except for the drill. And they do not have artillery versus my infantry 10%, my cavalry 10%, and my artillery 20%. It's mostly down to the discipline, but their discipline's kind of closed the gap. I might lose this fight. Artillery's in the front line. Yeah, I've lost. Run away! Run away! Manila, uprising. And you're instantly attacking my army over here. Sure, have fun. And my... Nope, those are not heavies. Heavies still haven't arrived. You're immediately going to attack my level 8 fort. Okay, knock yourselves out. Sieging all of this stuff really annoyingly quickly. Well, just gives me an opportunity to go after Arakan first. Well, no, I do want to siege this stuff down. This also means I can just walk there because they've clearly got access through Gujarat. Good thing I upgraded all of the forts here. Let's go steamroll them. Oh no, I lost 2,000 ducats. I have 40,000 in the bank. Nems is commanding that army. Let's put Eternal in charge of that one, and we'll just march north. New innovative idea. I'm going to need a lot of admin. That's tech cost though. I'm focusing admin, sod it. Especially while I have the gold age. Incoming! Alright, big scuffle. Big scuffle. Get in there. Boom. And I outnumber them too. Thanks, mercenaries. And I'm going to spend some of my money because I have it and I may as well. Doing what I usually do. All of the universities. Every single province has a university now. Wow, that's a lot of counting houses that we haven't built. That's a lot of manufactories we haven't built. Let's get those up and running first of all. Because manufactories and counting houses means more trade value, means more money. Let's keep the cathedrals up to scratch. And then manpower. Alright, so they actually ran away. They still have 20,000 men there. They've almost certainly got access through Jaunpur as well. That one Orissa province is going to be very annoying. Oh, this is Kalahundi. If Kalahundi takes that, then I can take Kalahundi and I can take this off of Bahmanis. Okay, it works out. Tidor uprising. Okay. Tidor, which now has a fort, so good luck with that. Did you ever build a fort here? You didn't. You're building a university at the moment, which is fine. I approve of universities on the whole. However, I really want this to be a fortified province because of how valuable it is. There's a lot of trade value coming out of here. Cruelty of mercenaries. Gain that professionalism. What are we up to? 56. Speaking of professionalism, I'm at war, therefore these guys will have stopped. And that is not acceptable. Also, you have no general. Sod it. I'm just going to go over my military limit. This is gonna be Valenuma. Good general. Cool. See you, Dark Engineer. Alright, fighting Tidal rebels. We should be fine with that. Rakadoab will fall. I'll head over here. You're still sieging that down, but it's definitely taking you some time. There's the rebel fight done. The Prokentite. Throughout the history of the early Netherlands, the state has been run for and by merchant capitalists. Really? The mayors of the cities, the heads of the East India Company, and other state companies have all themselves had a background as merchants and would have had to contact the knowledge of the world of trade that would have helped them make economically beneficial decisions. This is, however, increasingly often not the case. The issuing of state bonds to finance government enterprises has served our country well through the years, but as a side effect, it has had now a whole generation of rich and influential rentiers who have little to no practical experience of trade. Critics feel that these wig-wearers lack ambitions beyond achieving cushy government offices, and that carefulness is in fact passivity. They're being passive. Whether this is true or not will come a long way from the merchant capitalists that used to shape the future of our state. That sucks. 15 years of more expensive stuff. And we are 10 years until the next tech, so that is going to affect us a little. Oh, their armies are coming this way again. I bet you're going to Raishadoab, aren't you? Although it's not all of you, there's still a significant stack of you that haven't come this way. So much so that I'm going to move down here. I'm going to grab the 10 artillery, and we're going to send those to Pinaconda. And you lot are going to go and fight Arakan's army here to stop them taking the war goal. Stop it. Wow, that's a really badly balanced army. 4-3-14. Those artillery are going to get torn apart. I mean, they'll do a lot of damage too, but they're damaging infantry. I don't care about that. They're mercenaries. Wow, I'm still lost. I'm very disappointed by this. Arakan is strong. How are you this strong? Defensive ideas, offensive ideas. Lightship cost, privateer efficiency, advisor cost, lightship, combat ability. So you should be good at sea. You shouldn't be good on land. That's not your thing. Well, we know that Raishadoab is really easy to take again, so I'm not hugely concerned by that, but it is irritating as hell. Right, I need colonists. You and you. Because I can now colonize both of those. Marvellous! When's the rebel uprising happening? 83%. It's a ways away. And we're going to have a lot of big problems in India when it does fire. Also, I have a bunch of ships. I've already forgotten what I was going to do with these ships. Something to do with stealing more trade off of Ming. Oh, and Nippon. Yeah, I remember now. And there we go. Let's go and take Riker back again. It looks like that this is going to be like a thing that constantly falls and constantly rises again. %57%. And it's got 200 men guarding it. Oh. What's that? That looks suspiciously like I just gained an extra stat point or something. I clicked through that too quickly, as I often do when I'm fighting. Oh, it was drilling, wasn't it? One of my generals got stronger because he was drilling. It wasn't my ruler, it was a general. Assimilation of Lala? Nope, you're not escaping this one. So sorry. Now I outnumber you 2-1. Stack wipe. Bye, Arakan! Now, I could form another big stack. I'm sorely tempted to do that. Get another large standard merc army. And use these as the offensive arm for my empire. And then use these as the defensive. And we do have another set of transports. These are going to be Transport 3. Which we are going to use to transport these guys around. So we've got one which is going to stay in Europe with the European armies. Then this one which is going to be the expeditionary force. That's a bunch of buildings done. Arakan's running away. Bravely running away. Brave. So Arakan. That siege has been relieved, so let's move on up. And then I'm totally going to use this army to carpet siege all of this stuff down, and then basically just come in from behind. And take everything else. University of Tidor is complete. Excellent. Where's that? That's down here. And I still never got you to level 20 production. Right, so Picardy doesn't need to be encouraged development anymore, I don't think. I thought I told you to stop drilling. Election of the Great Republic. Lodewijk van Bronckhorst has died. So we can have a statist candidate who's a level 9 or a level 7. Statist. 262. That's going to be really good for the Diplo and not a lot else. Also, I've just realised I've not promoted any of these cultures. Well advised. +1 advisors. Nice. Oh, you attacked me. Well, it's a good thing that I stopped drilling. And now you can start drilling again, because that's going to be automatically recaptured by the castle at Calais. Marvellous. Meanwhile, over here, you have reached your full strength. Split, 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 split. Split. Let's just start carpet sieging Bahmanistan while we wait for these sieges to finish. A new settlement. Gain more base tax. That would be lovely. Are there any other buildings I can build? Yeah. Yes. Do it. Didn't have a university in Kamarike. That's slightly irritating, but never mind. Siege is done. Let's move on to Dhaka. Dhaka. Mandala is still a fortified province, but I'm a little bit less concerned about Mandala. I would really want to take most of the coast off of Arakan here if I can. So what we should do is have a word with Arakan and say, I want that. Wow, okay. That's super duper expensive. It's only 37% overextension. But that's going to give me quite a lot of control over Bengal. So that's a big deal. Get Bahmanis to give it to me. I want to take a lot of stuff off of Bahmanis as well. Because what I didn't realise until recently is the whole of India are charters, which means you can put trade companies in the whole of India. I've been running on the assumption it was the same as in Africa, where it's just the coastline, but no. So I am losing out on an insane amount of money because of that realisation. So I'm going to be gobbling up this interior stuff like as quickly as I possibly can. You lot move to here, except for you who goes here. I did see that there was an army moving in. So yeah, the really scary thing is, I am currently earning 1,200 from trade, making 1.2k a month profit. That's barely even touching all the goods produced that I have in this area. Like, I can massively increase the amount of spices, silks, etc. that I'm generating there. So there's basically an awful lot of money left to be unlocked. Right, half of you are going to protect trade in Nippon, because I want to start stealing Japan's trade. In fact, I should probably name you that. Oops. Can't type today. And then the other half are going to... Let's see, where are they making the most still? I mean, this is still pushing 20 ducats into Beijing. I'd love to steal it directly from Beijing. What I could do is pirate them. Ooh, I like that plan. We're going to start privateering Beijing. If I can reach it. Because they are going to have an extremely high monopoly. They control 60% of this trade node. So I'm going to go and steal a lot of their money. Plus, that's also going to give me power projection against Ming, because I think they're a rival. Fairly sure they're one of the few that can act. Yeah, they're a rival. I should also rival Austria. Didn't realise I hadn't. Yep, if I get the China coast as well. That's not just the coast either. That was another revelation. You can go quite far inland and still get trade charters here. And the whole of Southeast Asia. So basically what I should have been doing, and I'm kind of annoyed I left, like, I should have 100 years ago gone and just conquered all of this. As it stands, I've only got 75 years in which to do it. So my intention was to try and hit 10,000 income. Now I'm not sure I can do that. And I was a little bit unsure how I could do it, and then I noticed that I could build trade companies in these provinces down here, which I hadn't even clicked on. And then I was like, right. So I'm missing out on the plus 50% local production efficiency. I'm missing out on the plus 0.3 goods produced and another 50% goods production efficiency. I'm missing out on the tax modifier. I'm missing out on the dev costs. I'm like, bugger. I could have been making so much money out of this. And I wasn't. I'm not. But I will be. Right, Arakan, you just need to conquer that, and then Arakan can be probably pieced out. Might need to defeat their army again. Meanwhile, you lot, let's gather you together and then split you in 4. And at some point in the not-so-distant future, I will need to do a war against Ming as well. Group, split, split, split. And then 1, 2, 3... down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they keep on going after my level 8 fort. Good luck with that. Okay, Arakan wants out. More drilling. No. Oh, it wasn't drilling. It was the base tax increases from the colonist. Right. Excellent. Which is the gold mine down here, which I'd totally forgotten existed. So you've improved everything except for the production. It's a gold mine. Increase production. And Malku is done as well. Excellent. You are very close to accepting this piece. In fact, if I went and killed your army, you probably would. Merchants worried about lack of protection. Well, more mercantilism. Naval battle. Send in the heavies. Who are apparently just going to sit here and watch the fight. Oh, we still won and took all of their stuff. That's another heavy I've stolen. War galleon! Ugh, sink it. War galleons versus 3-deckers. Yeah, there's no wonder they lost that particular engagement. French separatists, damn it. Where are my separatist fighters right now? There they are. The rebel bashers. Let's bring them over here. Another naval battle. Where are the heavies? Send you in over here. Oh, you're not going for Reykjavik again, are you? That would be annoying. An East Indiaman from East India. Oh, that's nice. Alright, come on, Arakan, just give up. Your war enthusiasm is going the wrong way. It's going up, not down. Where are you? Oops, that was a revolt. Deal with that in a minute. Right, so I think I would like you. You are the correct culture, so I can promote you. Level 5. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight their army, and they are indeed going for these territories again. I just know as soon as I catch these guys, Arakan's going to appear up here. You lot go and siege that. I've not seen that event before. Is that from the latest DLC? Which one? The one where you get province improvements. Because that's not an event. What you can do now is if you've colonized the entire world, which I basically have, there's just these 2 provinces here, then you can use your colonists to improve actual provinces. So what I've done is I've sent my colonists to improve the province of Tana. There's a button here that you can use to do that. And then depending on what the development here is and your development cost reduction determines their chance per year of doing that. So every year there's a 45% chance of increasing 1 point of development. And that can really add up pretty quickly. I don't know if that's a check done every year. I suspect that's a check done more often. Again, dependent on the dev cost reduction. which I have a lot of. Like, I've focused that pretty heavily. You know what? Stability right now is cheap. Level 3. Get rid of that disaster. 93%. Bye! Didn't think I'd make that. Alright, race is on. You did indeed appear in the wrong place. Yeah, that's from Dharma. You have to have Dharma for that to happen. And the other thing from Dharma, which is quite a big deal, is all the trade company buildings that you can do. And as I pointed out, they can be super duper profitable. 6632. Hell yes. Shadowhawk becoming a rather good general. I really wanted this... There we go. I really wanted this war to end before this stream finished. So we're going to take that. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, I cannot start coring it straight away. So the maximum that I can take is 63% from Bahmanis. I need a diplomat. 72 days. I'll stop you. That's 64 exactly. 68. 59. Maybe I should take these because these are in Bengal. There we go, 61, that's perfect. And taking more land in Bengal means more development. No, more trade stolen. Yoink. Now, please tell me I've judged that correctly. 97%. Oh yeah. Core, core. That's all I can afford right now because of the stupid stability. Okay. That's going to give me 66% control of Bengal. Now Bengal's starting to push the money out. Also, add all provinces to trade company. Add all provinces to trade company. And I believe before actually coring it, I can start building all the special buildings. Which we will do. With my infinite coffers of infinity. And then up here. Oh, the other thing I could probably do, now that I'm not at war, is increase the level of the centres of trade. Yep, you're at level 3, level 2, level 2. Didn't take Dhaka, but I will next time. Kutak could become a level 3. No, I think I'm going to hold off on you. You can be a level 2. You can be a level 2. You're already a level 2. All of that's already level 2. Yeah, I don't want to have too many level 3s because I suspect I'm going to want more of the level 3s over here. Maybe around Bengal. Upgrading some of the Bengal ones to level 3 would be good because they're already farmland, so development in this area is going to be super duper cheap. And I can really max out the development that I gain from up there. Anyway, my income is now 1.5 thousand already just from that, without having cored it or anything like that. And it's probably going to recalculate again at the end of the month, so let's do that. Now. Oh, it actually went down. Why was that? Someone may have started pilfering some more. So the next major war is going to have to be against Gujarat. I'm pretty sure that India is... Actually, they're not nearly as upset with me as I would have expected. This is the really weird thing about India. They seem to generate very little aggressive expansion. You can take huge swathes of the land and they're just like, yeah, it's fine. Keep going. Anyway, this is an excellent point to stop this stream, so thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future, which will in fact be in about 45 minutes. I'll be streaming the continuation of the Milan game, which I started yesterday. It's a game on a completely different scale from this. I am planning to build super duper tall, so my rule for the Milan game is I have to expand only through diplomatic vassalization, so I can attack someone to vassalize them, and then I have to diplo-vassal. I cannot just annex territory unless they're a bigger province than just one city. And if I can release a city-state, then I have to do so. I am not allowing myself to build colonies or go doing trade company stuff until I've taken and created the whole of Italy. The ultimate objective of that game is to destroy the HRE. And also just play with the Republic mechanics, because I've not had an opportunity to do so yet. Then, yeah, so if you have enjoyed this, like I said, hit that follow button. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out and lets me do more of this type of content. Also, check out my Patreon, which has just been linked by Dark Engineer. Thank you very much for doing that. Any assistance you can provide there would be hugely appreciated. I do this full-time, so this is my job. I kind of rely on you guys and your generosity. I also have a YouTube channel where you can find this series. If you are wondering how on earth the Netherlands got into this predicament, then youtube.com/MordredViking, or just click on the link kindly put there. And then finally, I do have a Discord. That is where I hang out. It's where the community hangs out. It's where I announce what is happening and when. So it's a really good way of keeping tabs on what is going on with the channel, both here and on YouTube. It's also where the community hangs out. They know an awful lot about games. So if you want to come hang out, talk about some games and stuff like that with us, you are more than welcome to do so. And it's always nice to see you when you do. Right, I'm going to go and probably eat later, actually. I'm going to go and eat something regardless, and I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes. See you then. Bye! Whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Nord needs, there it is.